We have big news.
What? Is it something I know about or not?
Well, I hope you know about it because you getting a body part replaced, mister.
Uh-oh.
We had to suddenly change our excursion for this port due to this news. So find out what we ended up booking and what we thought about it. We'll also experience a not so perfect breakfast in the MDR and some better than expected activities on board. Well, let's get started.
Hi, honey.
Morning. You calling them honey?
No.
Me, honey?
You, honey.
I know I'm honey.
You the honey.
Morning walk and talk. Headed to the main dining room. We're going there for breakfast, so we'll show that to ya. And also, we forgot to say, welcome to Victoria, British Columbia.
That's true.
Canada, eh? You want to sing?
No, I'm not singing. It's too early to sing. We'll wake people up. Oh, Canada.
You would wake people up because it's, what time is it? It's 7:58.
Yeah.
8 a.m. People partying last night after formal night. Well, oh, Canada.
They know that last night was the final night that they could really party because tonight they're going to have to get ready to go get off the ship tomorrow.
Everybody's got to pack.
They're
Everyone
kicking us
has
off,
to
man.
recompress the luggage in our compression bags.
Rear naked choke.
Compression bag efforts.
Get in the bag. Get in the bag.
We may end up in the med bay. He may not make it.
Hi, table for two.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Go team. Go team.
Hey, hi, Armin.
Go team.
Hey, JJ, how are you?
Oh, good.
Can we
good.
get a window seat? Beautiful. And wonderful Armin gave us a window view. We got some mountains and we got a really dirty window, so it's not much. But sitting at the window at breakfast, it's a pretty good deal. Pretty good deal. And we got a menu. If you've never eaten in the main dining room for breakfast before, here are your choices. You can pause this as you need and look at the choices on the breakfast menu in the main dining room. We mixed up the menu a little bit. JJ wanted to order the power wrap if you just saw the menu and did any pausing or rewind on it, but the power wrap is cold. So he wanted a warm breakfast, so he got the breakfast burrito and he got extra eggs on the side. So you can change up the menu pretty much however you want. I ordered the eggs anyway. Instead of toast, I ordered a bagel on the side. All just to let you know, you can mix up the menu and anything they have on the menu, they can add in or leave off or whatever.
Power burrito.
Yes, okay. Extra eggs on the side.
Extra eggs on the side. I call them synthetic eggs. Synthetic eggs.
He was hoping for
Shelled.
real eggs, and you didn't specify.
I didn't
that.
specify.
So that's
So
another
that's
hint.
on me. That's on me.
Another hint for the MDR.
Right.
And a fruit plate, 2 fried eggs. Don't need that. Hash browns, pork sausage with on the side a bagel and jelly. Not cream cheese. Not really a cream cheese fan. It just tastes like nothing. It's not sweet. I guess if you don't want sweet, then cream cheese is your plan. Anyway,
I like cream cheese.
this looks good.
I'm gonna send my plate back because I like my food hot. I was told the burrito would be already warmed. It's cold, and I got synthetic eggs. So I'm sending the entire order back.
Y'all know we give it to you straight. It helps you know what to ask for,
Absolutely.
what to expect when you are on board.
Yep.
Explain to him how the food is pre-made in the kitchen.
Yeah, they prepare it before breakfast, beforehand. Keep it under warmers or whatever till breakfast rush comes in.
We've had a galley tour before on one of the ships, and so
And it's a really difficult job, I'm gonna tell you that,
they're making food
to make
for
people like me
thousands-
happy.
thousands of
Because
people
I'm
at one
extremely
time.
picky when it comes to my food.
So everything's pre-prepared.
Right.
And sitting back in the kitchen to bring out as people order it.
Right.
So yeah, it just got a little cool, I guess.
Yep.
I've made a discovery that I need to log for everyone, for posterity's sake. I am a hash browns girl. That is new. I used to always leave the hash browns off, cancel hash browns. Like even if I went to McDonald's, I would never get the hash browns as a side. Like I just was not a potatoes for breakfast girl. That's changed.
Uh-oh.
Hash browns rock. And maybe it's just Ovation. Maybe Ovation turned me. I don't know.
Well, maybe it's the deep fat fried potato triangle.
That could be. I don't know. I've always liked fried foods.
Yeah.
I'm not, necessarily trying to avoid it, especially if I'm eating somewhere
And
like
that's-
McDonald's. Like,
that's,
come on.
That's interesting because if I do get hash browns, I like the ones that are cooked on the griddle,
Oh.
as opposed to the deep fryer.
Just the crispier the better, because that's how I am with
Yeah.
all fried potatoes. Just thought I'd let y'all know the hash browns on Ovation are A1.
Boom.
Wow.
That is a shelled egg chorizo burrito.
It was indeed a special order also.
It was.
Pro tip for breakfast specifically in the MDR. You can mix and match all day long. Like I added the bagel to my 2-egg breakfast, which wasn't on the menu listed like that, but they have bagels. What I'm talking about is like a special order, the way your food is prepared. Like again, shelled eggs JJ wanted instead of the powdered eggs that's in the pre-made burrito. If you have something that's outside of the pre-made menu, make sure that you just order it like that from the get-go so it doesn't take so long, because we've been waiting a while for his special order, and it came with like a cover over the plate, so it definitely was specially prepared from the kitchen. So pro tip, just order it up front, it'll come quicker. We have big news.
What?
We shared it with you. I shared it with you at the end of the last vlog.
Is it something I know about or not?
Well, I hope you know about it, because you getting a body part replaced,
Oh.
mister.
Uh-oh.
Yep. JJ's having knee surgery when we return because he is hurting during this cruise.
I am fed up with sore knees.
So he's actually to his limit. This is our pre-knee surgery excursion day. Oh Canada, Victoria highlights. That is our pre-knee surgery excursion.
Ooh,
And it is a
that hurt me just thinking about
2-hour bus tour with on and off. Like, we don't go inside any buildings to tour them, but we do stop and they let you get pictures or look around, I guess, or whatever. So if you're looking for a laid back, I don't want to walk around a lot kind of tour, we'll let you know how O Canada Victoria Highlights is. We are meeting in the Royal Theatre, which is true with all Royal Caribbean excursions. It will tell you your meeting location on board, and then everybody meets there, and they traipse you off the ship. And we're meeting at 11.
Is traipsing walking?
Traipse. You know, you could traipse
Or
in
marching.
many different ways. Traipse could be, a saunter.
Ooh,
It might be a jog.
negative.
So they will take you down the gangway, and we're meeting at 11, and gangway opens at 11:30, so we'll be some of the first ones off the ship. We are headed to bumper cars. However, there's already a 15-minute start on the line. They start at 9:15 and it's 9:30, so we may be standing in line for an hour. We're thinking at 9:15 on the last morning, maybe folks are sleeping in. I don't know, we're hoping. You just have to go around every time and get back in line, which starts over there. But you can go as many times as the line allows. So we have all these kids who just got off who are running past us to get in the line again.
So Sherry is in line for round 2. Okay, you can tell she's getting excited. She's dancing.
I may go more than one more time. We'll see. We'll see.
Keep an eye on Miss Sherry in the green right in front of you. We'll see if she does damage or gets damaged.
Green. Green's the winner. Green's the winner.
Power's on.
I got him. I got him. I gotta watch my prey, man. All right, dudes. Well, JJ missed the best sessions. That was a good time had by all. Little competition. Nothing wrong with a little competition, right? Wow. Y'all, this is the first time we've come outside all morning. It is beautiful. Let's see. It is 9:52, but it looks like we're coming up on Victoria, going into the solarium, and I'm gonna hit the outside wing for y'all so I can get an even better view of Victoria. So there's still quite a few seats, some cushy seats out here for people watching us just coming into Victoria. If you head down the steps right beside either hot tub in the solarium, you can go out on the outer wing. It's kind of a secret location. Not really, because once people are on board, they know about it, but now you'll know about it when you get on the Ovation. So just go down to the solarium, very front, around the hot tubs, and out to the wing. You get a little bit of view without the barriers, which is nice. That is some beautiful landscape right there. If you're going on a Royal Caribbean excursion into your meeting place, if it's in the theater on Ovation, that's what you do. You come into the theater and they will tell you where to go. We had instructions to come right down this staircase to this table over here, and these nice Royal Caribbean employees looked at our ticket and they gave us a specific tag that was supposed to go on our clothing, right? Yep. On our clothing. Yes. And then they told us where over here to sit, and everything is labeled. There's JJ waving at you. Our group is 6 and there's 6 right there.
Welcome to Canada, hey?
When you come off the ship, you only have to show your SeaPass card, and then you will follow your group. Again, if you're in a Royal Caribbean tour group, you'll follow your group out here to people who will also have signs, or will look at your sticker and they will direct you to the correct bus. So it's pretty simple. Once you get to this sign, welcome to Canada, eh? They left off the A. You'll see the yellow sign up here, which tells you that crew goes one way, passengers go the other. Walk all the way through the Welcome to Canada building, and you'll come out here and people will direct you. And there's our woman right there with our number group.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
First bus on the left-hand side with Michelle and Bruce.
She tells us right where to go. If there are any concerns at all about transportation on Royal Caribbean excursions, they shall disappear in our experience when you get on the bus. I mean, they're pretty cushy, literally. Wouldn't you say?
Pretty plush.
Yeah, and dependable, you know exactly where to go. So that is one of the benefits of booking with a ship excursion. There are cons too. Usually the excursions cost more than with a third-party vendor, but there are pros. This is one of them.
Safety and dependability.
And comfort.
Comfort. Can I take my night mail?
Go ahead.
This tour, O Canada Highlights, is literally a bus tour of the city of Victoria, along with some tour guide narration of some fun and interesting historical facts. On the way to the first stop, the guide explains the neighborhood histories as you travel through them, and might even point out some wildlife along the way.
That ocean breeze keeps us cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter. And due to that movement of the water, well, it keeps the water clear and clean, and that allows for us to have an abundance of marine life.
So they let us off at the top of Mount Tumi. I don't know if the wind is killing my microphone or not, y'all, but this is a beautiful view on top of Mount Tumi of the town. If you want something that's less active, like a bus tour, but you want a couple of stops that are going to show you some amazing natural beauty as well, then this might be your tour. We're also getting to submit our order to Tim Hortons, which, if you're not familiar with Tim Hortons, it's kind of like I hear like a Krispy Kreme. They sell donuts. And our quick stop at Tim Hortons for, they're calling it the Little Bits, which she said is basically like a donut hole. Okay, I might give him some credit. Look at this, and look at that icing. Okay, They might be rivaling Krispy Kreme. All we had was donut holes, and I am thoroughly impressed. Okay? I'm just gonna say.
After the snack stop, the tour continues with more guided narration through the downtown part of the city this time as you head back to the cruise port.
We are back from our wild bus 2-hour adventure tour, and notice the toque, the hat that JJ's wearing. I won that during the All Canada quiz, right? From watching Ryan and Kayla. They're another couple of YouTubers. I don't know them personally, just from comments on their channel and from watching their Ovation vlogs. And I'm gonna have to tell them that the reason I knew that this is called a toque, that this Texas girl knew, is from watching their vlogs, because they're a Canada couple.
Yep. It's
So
keeping
there
my
you go.
ears warm.
We're heading back to the ship. We are done with our adventure tour and our winning of toques. And we wanted to give you a brief review of that. It's a Royal Caribbean tour. And if you are mobility impaired, 2 thumbs up. And anyway, maybe you're pre-knee surgery, like some of us, and you learned it on this trip. Or maybe you already know you're mobility impaired and you want an interesting tour that gives you Tim Horton donuts and
Hold on.
maple candies and a goodie bag with like a Canada pre-packaged treats, like the maple candy he's eating right now.
Canada.
Otherwise, if you are not any of those categories, $100,
$104 per person.
not worth it. Not worth it, in my opinion. So if
Mine either, but
we didn't have a choice this trip.
No.
If you can walk, if you can, I mean, our plan was to rent a car and go to the gardens and walk around and enjoy it. We would have loved, and we will do that on a future trip to Alaska, Canada, on a cruise. We will do that. We weren't able to this trip. But if you are mobile, okay, I would say that
And healthy.
$104 is a little bit for this tour. Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
What else?
Well, that's our 2 cents. And as we pack, we're going to do a what I packed versus what I wore video for you. So that video will be coming. When it's ready, it will be linked below. So stay tuned for that too.
We have a dinner date tonight.
We hope. And maybe the farewell show.
Chops.
Yeah. Oh, is that tonight? Chops is tonight. Stay tuned. We just finished the what I packed versus what I wore video. That took much longer than it should have, probably. But I packed a lot. We never had lunch, but we have chops tonight for dinner. And so we did have the Tim Hortons, on our along the way, the donut holes. And so we're going down to get a piece or 2 of Sorrento's pizza. Just
Before
to
chops?
hold us over.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're not having a pizza? Okay, that's fine. No pizza for you, right?
No.
Yeah, that's not going to go over very well. Our dinner is at 7:15.
So we have about an hour and 20 minutes to kill.
Success. Best pizza at sea. If you've tried Royal Caribbean Sorrento's pizza along with another cruise lines recently, would challenge you. Put it down below in the comments whose is better. This
Pizza
is
challenge.
really good. In fact, this is better than the recent Royal Caribbean cruises we've been on. They got this down. It's really crispy and thin. Look at that.
The pizza wars are on.
So after this, we got to go back and pack and then get ready for dinner.
Because they're going to kick us off tomorrow.
Rude. The question of the evening is it wrong for an old person to have caffeine at 5:20? I don't know. I'm thinking not. And then the question is, what is the age cutoff for caffeine past 5 o'clock in the evening? I guess we'll see. I gotta probably stay up late to pack anyway, so maybe that will be helpful. JJ went back to the cabin to check us in for our flight tomorrow. Another pro tip, don't forget, when you're on a cruise, if you have Wi-Fi, to check in for your flight the next day. It's usually 24 hours. Cheers.
evening. Walk and Talk headed to Chops Steakhouse for dinner. We're doing the cash thing tonight. Both of us in jeans because we're packing everything. We're doing things a little different this time in that we're leaving our luggage out tonight for them to take because of JJ's knees and just the hassle from the pier to the airport and all that stuff. We're also taking a shuttle through the cruise line from the pier to the airport. So our bags will be down on the terminal to put in the shuttle. They also have what's called a
Luggage valet.
that you must sign up for if you haven't before. You must sign up for by the end of day 4 or it's too late. We wish we would have signed up for that.
We're too late.
Because then our luggage would be taken from here straight to the airport. We would never have to touch it. It would just be like a DFW when we get there. But we missed that.
Live and learn.
We thought it was the same program as the shuttle, and it's not. It's two different programs.
Live and learn.
So you can buy shuttle transfer through the cruise line. You can also buy luggage valet through the cruise line. Two different programs. Good evening. Welcome to Chops Grill, the new American steakhouse with all things Wagner. We're at dinner at Chops. Last night, we bought a Chops +1 dining package. Because of the size of the ship, we could have bought a deluxe dining package, unlimited, because they have several dining options, like specialty dining options. Ships smaller than this, in our opinion, really aren't worth buying the dining package. So we usually do buy a Chops +1 or a 3-meal dining package. So we're honest with y'all. Right, JJ? So what did we just experience in Chops?
It appears that they're understaffed, and they have a full airplane, so to speak. And it took 17 minutes for a waiter to come address us, and that's not hard.
Someone sat us, and then someone came by and gave us water, and then a waiter came by and
Indicated that
he'd be right with us, and then a second waiter finally came by and took our order 17 minutes after we were seated. So something's going on tonight, evidently.
10 minutes is too long.
But we just give it straight to you. What'd you get for appetizer?
Colossal shrimp.
Colossal might be a hyperbole.
Right.
And the bread.
Pretzel bread. Which
Oh,
we love, and onion bread that
yeah.
you're not crazy about.
I got the crab cake. I wasn't super hungry. I was going to skip appetizer, but I remembered that it was small, and so I went ahead and ordered it. Crab cake was good. It's not as crispy as I like, but it's real crab, I believe. It's not like canned or fake
It's not faux crab.
crab. I think it's real.
Almost as crispy.
I was just telling the audience that I'm pacing myself. You can come share. You can come share. I'm pacing myself
Waiter extraordinaire. His name's Leonard.
because I have a 6-ounce fillet coming and soup still. So it was wonderful. I don't think they call it second appetizer. I think they call this the appetizer and the last one the starter. So what is your appetizer, JJ?
Are you kidding?
Of course, always,
Salad.
always Caesar salad.
Tell by looking, it's good.
Yeah, sticking to
Parmesan cheese is
sticking to the lettuce.
shaved.
I got the lobster bisque, which is one of my favorite soups. If it's not too hot, I'll test it and let you know. Tastes like it might have a little cayenne kick to it.
Ooh, a little bump, huh?
There we go. I just needed to mix it up. It does have ooh, little spicy spice. Spicy spice. It's a good taste though. Not the best I've had. Not as creamy as I like it, and I don't see any chunks of lobster in here, but it is good.
Well, we've got an update. Something that we learned along the way. It's not that Chops is understaffed this morning. They had a tidal wave of customers show up at the same time, you know, because that's how we are. That's how cruisers are.
We don't always stick to our appointment time,
Right.
our reservation time.
Oh, wait, you know what? We're ready. Let's just go on down.
Let's go ahead and go.
And they're definitely not going to turn anybody away.
They're not going to not seat you. But this is what it does. It's a domino effect
It's a domino effect.
for everybody.
Everybody. Correct.
So, pro tip,
show up at your reservation time.
That's correct.
Steak has arrived, 6-ounce petite filet, and I got a béarnaise sauce and red wine reduction. I can't remember which one I really liked on the Explorer in the fall. Y'all can watch our vlogs from that. So I just got both sauces. And then we have our family style mac and cheese, asparagus, mushrooms, and JJ's potato. You've already tried your steak, yes? It's perfect?
Absolutely.
And you have what sauce?
No sauce.
No sauce.
Why would you want to ruin a steak?
Steak, perfect. I ordered mine medium well. I have realized I like the red wine reduction sauce almost better than the béarnaise sauce. It's wonderful. Mac and cheese, wonderful. Asparagus was great. Double thumbs up. 9 out of 10 for the food.
10 out of 10. Filet was perfect. Salted baked potato was perfect. Mushrooms were great.
And you didn't have to send it back for recooking or anything.
Send it back. It was spot on.
The best part of the meal, dessert. We are going to share a cheesecake because the people at the table next to us just a bit ago had one brought to them, and it is the size of a football. It is almost. It is
Sherry
huge.
started drooling.
It is huge, so we're going to share it. So you're done, right?
No.
So that the rest is mine?
Negative.
I feel like the rest is mine.
I'm going to call an officer over here. We'll get this squared away in a minute.
I
I see an officer
believe,
right there. I'm going to get him over here. We'll get this squared away in a minute.
I believe in my heart the rest is mine.
If you eat the rest of that, you have no heart.
If you'll do the rest of the packing, I'll let you have some more.
Oh, no, no.
That was an excellent dinner.
Marvelous.
Little chops action. Okay, so we're gonna go finish packing. And
Man, I am full.
see, I'm just right. I stopped just in time, so I'm not miserable. I'm sorry you are.
Well, roll me to the house.
We are fixing to go back to the cabin and finish packing because, again, unlike other times, we are putting our bags out. It's been a good cruise. I'd say, let's see, if 10 is the best cruise we've ever had, what has this been for you?
8.75.
Oh, wow. We've just been really busy. I mean, we haven't had a single nap this week, right?
And
No
starting
naps.
the show.
No nap. If y'all watch any of our vlogs, you'll know, seriously, no naps for JJ is like a huge exception to the cruise rule. So I think it's because we've been in port longer. For me, it's been about I agree, 8.7. I agree, like 8 or 9. The ports are amazing. The ship itself, it is beautiful, right? We'll do a full cruise review on the Ovation, like separately just the ship, and then the ports and stuff. We got lots of Alaska content coming, so stay tuned, as they say. If today's vlog has been helpful, like and subscribe, right? And keep a lookout for the other vlogs. If you're just now watching this one, you can find the others. Peace out.
Peace.
Blessings.